Hi everyone, you are welcome to today's tutorial. And for today, we'll be making a program code to solve a trapezoidal open channel using Visual Basic. So this is the problem. The open channel, you can see the bottom width, that is B, the top width, that is T, and then the weighted perimeter, that is P, the area that is covered by water, that is A, the depth of the water, that is Y, and then the side slope, that is Z, also the bed slope, that is S0. So the question says, based on the parameter b, z, and y, the following additional geometric properties can be defined. That is, we can define all of these using these basic three geometric properties, that is b, z, and y. Because obviously you can see that the b, the z, and the y, they are the three parameters that will determine the dimension of the channel. So when you have these three, it will be, the three will now be enough for you to determine your A. The main thing we are looking for is what? It says we should write a Visual Basic program to compute the geometric properties and the flow discharge Q for a trapezoidal channel with the interface resembling this. That is, we need to determine Q as well. We need to determine all of this. That is A, P, T, R, and D. We need to determine all of this, and we also need to determine our flow property Q. The interface needs to be like this. You understand? This kind of interface, this is what we require. So we are supposed to make the interface look like this. So anything we want to program must look like this. So the first step is you will go to you open the IDE, which is Visual Basic 5.0 that I'm using here. Okay, so you click on standard exe, you open it. So when you do that, the first thing you will do is you have to create that interface, and you can do that using this form. That is where you create the interface. You know, when you open the Visual Basic, you have several windows. You have the main window, you have the form window, you have the property, the object window here, you have the property window here. Sorry, you have the project window here, you have the property window, you also have the form layout here. So we are going to use this form window to create that interface. I mean, this interface over here, we are going to create this. So how are we going to do that? We are going to do that using all these objects here, these objects, the components here, the tools we have here. We are going to make use of that. Okay, so let's look at them one by one. The first one you have here is the pointer. The pointer simply means the cursor. The second one is the picture box. When you have the picture box, you can just create a box where you can insert a picture. That's how it's, you can see picture box. So you have this one to label, when you want to label something. You also have the text box. Text box is a box that you want to write a text inside, so that is text box. You also have a frame. A frame is simply something, it's just like a container you want to put something in. So you can have a frame, you will now put a picture box inside the frame, or you put a text box inside the frame, or you put a command button inside the frame. So that is a frame. And then this is a command button. You know, a command button is a button that when you click it, you want something to get activated. Like you want to click and say, okay, close, click, open, all this. So that is a command button. And that's a checkbox. You know, when you want to check something, you know, online, check one, leave the remaining unchecked. So this is option box, when you have options just like this, and then the rest like that too. So let's just go ahead and then we draw this. So the first one we have here is the solution. Let me just zoom in. Okay, so the first thing I have here is, look at this. You have uniform flow in trapezoidal channel. So that is going to be the name of the form. So the first thing we will do is what? You will change the name of the form. You just click on the form like this, then you come here, caption. So the name is what? Sorry, I forgot to. Let's check it again. Uniform flow in trapezoidal channel. Let me zoom in. You can also see it. And see uniform flow in trapezoidal channel. So I'm going to write that. So you write it under caption here, right? I want capital letter. Okay. Uniform flow in trapezoidal channel. Okay, when you write that, automatically it will appear here. You can see it here, it will appear here. So that's the first thing done. Okay, the next thing is this, like a title. So that is solution to Man's equation for a trapezoidal channel. What we are going to do, what we are going to use for this, the tool we are going to use for this is label. So let me just create a label. This is a label. Let me widen this a bit. That's how I need to widen it. Well, something like this. Okay, so let me use a label, and then I'll draw maybe as big as this. This is large enough. Okay, so you can change the caption. So the caption will be what you have there, because we are going to make the interface look exactly the same like this. So we are going to have solution to Man's equation for a trapezoidal channel. So you write it here under caption. Solution to ma sorry, that's a single. Man's equation for a trapezoidal channel. Okay, so that's what you have over there. And then the name of it, you know, you can also change the name. So the name, you have to label with something LBL. You have to label in this format, LBL. Focus on the cursor. So LBL. So let me just name it LBL title, because that's the title of the. Okay, so you can label it anything you want. You can label it LBL menu, whatever. Anything, just something you have to remember. Okay, so the next one is this. Let me zoom back a bit. So the next one is this. So we are going to use a picture. Obviously you can see this is a picture, so I'm going to use a picture box, then I'll now insert a picture in it. So let's create a picture box for that. So this is picture box, this one, this is picture box. So you pick the picture box, then you draw it over the area you want to have that picture box. Let me say here. Okay, let me increase it a bit, and something like this. Okay, so you come here, you also change the name of the picture box. So let me change the name to pick, let me say pick pick object, whatever, pick object, just name it something you know. And then the picture, the picture itself, so you come here, you can see picture. So you see the picture. So on that picture, you just click this drop down, then you'll be able to insert your picture. So I have a picture that I want to put there. The picture, you have to make that picture on your own, so I can insert it. So let me just browse where I have the picture. Okay, I think that is under, I'm not so sure, but let me check other pictures here. All pictures. Okay, I think this is it. Okay, that's the picture. Then open. So automatically it will come here. Let me try to expand this so that it will fit in. Okay, yeah, so that's the picture. So we have that picture box. So the next thing is, let me put this one at the side too. So we are going to use the same thing, which is picture box, right? So let me use a picture box as well. So picture box, I'll put it at the side like this. Okay, so let's put a picture in it too. So the same place and the same area. So this is it, and open it. Okay, so let me zoom this back a bit. Okay, so let me give it a name. I have not given it a name, so let me give it pick variable, because that's where I have all my variable. So that's why I'm naming it pick variable. So which other one? We have this one where you have the unit system and everything. So you can see I have a lot of things inside. So I'm going to use a frame. So inside that frame, I will now have all of this. So let's do that. So this is your frame. So you click the frame. Let's draw the frame from here to here. I think that is wide enough. So the name of the frame, let me name it FRM. You have to put that extension. The extension is very important. If it is a frame, that's FRM. If it is a text, that's TXT. So FRM, let me put units, okay, because that's where we want to have units. So, and then the caption, what's the caption over here? The caption there is unit system. So I'm going to caption it as unit system. So caption, instead of frame one, I'll edit the frame one and put unit system. Okay, you can see the unit system is now here. Okay, so inside the frame, you can see that, okay, inside the frame you now have this one, which is English. You have this one too, international. So those are button. So we are going to use a command button for that. So this is command button. So let me draw it inside like this. Okay, that's good. Then let me just copy this. Let me copy this and then paste it under. So no. Okay. Now let me put it a bit. Okay. Yeah, that's good. Then don't worry, I'm still going to rename it. And then over here I have a label. Here I have a text box. So here a label. So let me draw a label. This is label. So I have a label here. Okay. This label a bit upward. Yeah. Then here I have a text box. Here I have a text box. Okay. So this command, what's the name? What's the name? The name is English. So I want to name it, it is a command. Look at it, command one. You can see the name, command one. So instead of writing command one, you are going to rename it, but you have to put that extension CMD because it's a command. So CMD English. So that will be the name. And the caption is what you are seeing on it. So you change the caption. You can see that originally the name and the caption we have initial name. So the caption will now be what? English. So originally, before you do anything, the caption and the name, they will have the same name. Okay, also for this command 2, you change it from command 2 to what? Something like CMD international. Okay, you know why that is international, right? Because the name of this is international. So I want to name it something I can always remember. So whenever I CMD international, I know that's it. Okay, the caption. Okay, the caption, that's going to be, the moment I cleared it, you can see everything here has also cleared. Okay, so now let me write the name I want over there. So that's international. Okay, and then label, the name of the label there, that is selected. That is what is there, selected. So selected, that's the name I'm giving to it. So I'm going to name it to it's a label, so the extension will be LBL, right? LBL selected, right? So I will know that is the name. Then what about the caption? The caption, that should be selected. Okay, good. So now I have selected, and then here I don't want anything inside it. Let me clear it, and then the name, no, that's text, right? So it should be TXT. So TXT what? Let me TXT selected, because it's whatever I select here that will be showing here. If you select English or you select international, you expect it to show here. Do you understand? Okay, so let me just say TXT selected. That is the name I want to give to it so that I can easily remember. Okay, I think we are almost done. Okay, at the front of this selected, you have an iPhone, but that's not a problem. You can always rename that. I mean this one, the caption. So you have a colon. So you can just put the column there. Okay, so you can see the column now. Okay, so we're almost done. Now we have another frame. Then inside that frame you have some texts then some label. So let me create another frame. We name it input data. So this is a frame. I think it's kind of large a bit. So let it be as large as this. Okay. So the name of the frame, let me name it FRM input data. It was, I think, input data. Yeah. Input. You can't put space. Input data. Then the caption. That's what I want to see there. Input. Here you can put space, definitely. So input data. Okay, we have that. Then inside that frame, okay, everything is in capital letter. You can also do yours in capital letter. You can even change the font to bold. You can increase the font size. So let me just, let's just go. You can do that on your own. So this is BNS. So let me have, these all are labels, right? So let me create some labels, 3 in that side. So this label, and create label 1. Okay, so let me copy, then paste. No, another paste. No. So let me put it here. That lining, okay. So let me put this here too. Okay. So those are the 3 labels, and then I need text boxes. Put this text box here. Okay. Is that not too? Okay. So let me copy this text box. Paste. No. Paste one more time. No. So drop it at the front here. We will surely edit it. I'm just trying to get it for now. No. It will be a wasting of time if I'm sorry. It will be a waste. I double clicked on it, that's why it took me to the code. Okay. So we have that, but we still have more. So let me copy. How many more do I have? I think 2 more. I need 2 more for Z and Y. So let me create 2 more. 2 more label. Copy 2 more label and then paste. Paste. No. Paste one more time. No. Okay. So let me drop it over here. Okay. And then drop this over here too. Okay. So the text, let me copy the text as well and paste too. Paste. No. Paste. No. Okay, so let me drag it over here. Okay. And then this, let me drag it over here too. Let me align. Not align yet. Okay. I think that's okay. Then we have these 3 commands. These are button, right? So those are button. You know why they are button? Because it's something you have to click. You can click on solve, you can click on clear data, you can click on end program, just as we have it here in English International. So those ones are button, control button, and command button, sorry. So let me create those 3 command buttons. So this is button, command buttons. So let me just create it over here. 3, here 1. Then I'm going to copy 2 and then paste. Let me paste for 2. No. Paste. No. Then drag them here. Drag one here. No. That's too much. And drag this here too. Oh, no. Not aligning yet. Okay. Oh. Okay, I think that's aligning now. So label 1. Now for the first one, I think what we have there, you can see what we have there is B. right? This one is B, this is N, this is S naught. So we are going to rename them to have that. So let's click on this LBL. So let me give the text, that should be um B, right? Okay, B, then semicolon. All right, then the name, let me give it LBLB, that is label B. All right, and then these two, let me give the name to be LBLN. All right, then the caption will be N with semicolon. Okay, and what about this? I think that's S naught. So this now be LBLS naught, and then the caption, that will be S naught with semicolon. Then this, the caption Z. This is LBLZ. This is Y, and this is LBLY. Okay, so this is a text box. So this is, let me name it text box. You have the extension of txt, txtb, because we're still talking about this particular b. So I'm naming it txtb, and then inside it, yeah, you now have something like caption. You have text because it's text. So inside the text, just edit it. So you can see what you have there is edited now. So inside the text, edit it, and go ahead to change the name. So the name, I'm changing it to txtn. Okay, so this, I'm changing the name to txt s naught. Then the text inside, I want to clear it. Okay, then this, you click on these two. So the text, let me clear the text, and the name, we're only changing two things, the name and the text that is there. So the so this txt is it. Okay, then the last text box, the name, I want to name it txty. Okay, and then go ahead to change the text inside it, clear it, just clear it, don't need to rename it. So that's all. Okay, so I think now we have the same thing as what is there in the question. So we have exactly what is there in the question. So we have completed one of the processes, and that is the main process. If you don't have this, you are not going to be able to code. So now the next video will now be on how we are going to code this. So thanks for watching this. The next video will be uploaded immediately after this.